Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reacting to Nexpo, Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 11. This was requested by Rez Tarte. Thank you so much for your request. I'm sorry it took me a while, but let's just get right into it. Sounds like Stranger Things. Flashing images.
It's been a while. You know, I really miss this series, and I've been digging a lot for more content for it. It's taken me a bit, but after trekking through the dark depths of the vast digital ocean we all call the internet, I think I'm finally ready.
Why does everything
Let's
have
bring
an
it
S
back
at the end?
for season 2. Welcome back to Disturbing Things, your one-stop shop for bite-sized, creepy discoveries that I've recently made online. If you're new to this series, oh boy, you're in for a ride. If you're willing, check out the playlist on my channel to get caught up with the first 10 episodes. If you're a fan of eerie, disturbing content, then I truly hope they're worth your while. Anyway, with that out of the way, buckle down because it's time, once again, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
You were disturbed. I don't know like how strong this is, so but we'll see.
Our first stop involves a Facebook post made by a resident of Corpus Christi, Texas. On Sunday, May 31st of 2020, a user named Bernal uploaded a video of a strange sound he heard while out on a walk the night before. In the description, he describes his encounter as the following. Y'all listen to this, it's no joke, it freaked me out. Has anyone ever heard this noise there? I heard it from a minute away as I walked around the building and no one was around. The video is about 3 minutes long. Have a listen.
This is like the area that it was coming from. But I don't hear anything anymore. It was like a lady yelling, screaming. You hear it? You hear that?
When people hear something like this, why don't they just call the police so the police can investigate what it is? Like, what if the person's in trouble? Like, I don't know why people just don't call the cops. In the name? Doesn't sound like she's in trouble though, if it is a lady.
And there's nobody over there. I walked all the way to half of that. Halfway. What is going on?
What in the name?
This is tripped out. It is 12:44 a.m. right now. Saturday morning. And I'm off of Prescott, Cunningham Middle School. I don't know, whatever it is, it's
Somebody in
freaking
the
me out.
middle school? the heck? Could have been like some person that's not very mentally stable.
Now I'll be honest, we've seen videos with screams like this before, and in hindsight I'm pretty convinced that at least a few of those are mountain lions.
Mountain lions?
Here though,
what?
It sounds a bit different. While mountain lions are no stranger to West and South Texas, something about this one just sounds human. Like, here, just listen for yourself.
Screaming. You hear it?
Damn. Scary.
What do you think? While I'd like to keep a level head here, something about this one, to me, just doesn't scream mountain lion.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No matter what it is though, hearing sounds like this, especially on a walk that late at night, would absolutely send me beelining it back home if I were ever to hear that.
And coming from like
Myself.
a middle school, it's obviously close because it's night. I mean, it's friggin' 12 a.m. What do you guys think it was? Maybe it was just like a lady that was like on drugs or something? I don't know. Roadway incident.
On the night of September 19th of 2016, a YouTuber by the name of Dashcam Daily uploaded a series of videos to this playlist titled 2016-0919 Girl Ejected.
Oh my god.
If the name isn't enough to pique your interest, then what he captured while out on his drive just might.
This is
The
like
series
horrible.
documents
I
a
don't
roughly
wanna watch
23-minute time span of their pursuit of a suspicious and erratic driver in Atlanta, Georgia. Dashcam Daily describes the chase as the following. The encounter started at approximately 3:40 a.m. Sunday morning on September 19, 2016 in Atlanta, Georgia. I phoned 911 at the point where the girl was ejected from the vehicle and the driver placed her back in the car and drove away. Part 1 is the initial encounter where I first noticed the car stopped in the roadway. This was at the I-75, 85 and University Avenue interchange in Atlanta, Georgia. Ejected from the vehicle? That doesn't sound safe. Let's have a look.
I'm not chasing him, but somebody needs to get the guy pulled over. He's breaking every traffic law there is. He's moving this up right now. He's having to stop again. And he damn near killed this girl. So, yeah, I'm not chasing him, but you need to get somebody here to get this guy pulled over.
Wait,
I don't know. I'm trying to get them called in. They're not doing any fucking thing.
well, these people are noticing.
He continues.
I'm
Called in.
sorry, I have to rewind it because I didn't see the beginning. I'm confused. She doesn't look ejected. Maybe this isn't the part then. Maybe probably. Yeah, probably is gonna. She might be a worker.
I'm not chasing him, but somebody needs to get the guy pulled over. He's breaking every traffic law there is. He's moving this up right now. He's having to stop again. And he damn near killed this girl. So, yeah, I'm not chasing him, but you need to get somebody here to get this guy pulled over. I don't know. I'm trying to get them called in. They're not doing any fucking thing.
At least
He
they
continues.
care.
Part 2 is
What's
after I
going
got
on?
turned around and noticed the driver was out of the car and had put the girl in the passenger side. Part 3 covers most of the pursuit through Atlanta and the driver leaving the girl on an I-20 access ramp at the Glenwood Avenue Memorial Drive exit. These summaries drive home the points that matters aren't getting any better. Whatever dispute they're currently going through is becoming exponentially worse, and that driver needs to be stopped as soon as possible. Opening a car door, combined with reckless driving, is a recipe for incredibly serious injury, or even death.
Oh my god.
At about 2 minutes into the video, we observe Dashcam Daily in their continued pursuits.
She looks like
But
she's
here,
not.
the driver inevitably loses control of the vehicle.
Oh my god. Oh god.
The following is what happened.
She. Oh my god, what is going on? And the police don't come? Where are the police? This guy has been following them for who knows how long. Oh my god! Oh my god! He doesn't care. Oh my god! He doesn't care as there's somebody like right there watching him.
I'm not really sure where I'm at exactly. I just witnessed an accident. The girl was thrown from the car. The guy put her back in the car and he's taken off. I really don't know what's going on. She was trying to get out of the car earlier.
Oh my god! I can't believe this.
As soon as we get moving somewhere, I can
How many
After
times
this bizarre incident,
has he
he
called
continues his
911?
pursuit.
Thank God for this guy. Like, he is like the Superman, because people most of the time wouldn't want to go near this person. They don't want to get involved, which is, you know, fine, because obviously you're putting your life in danger, because what if he has like a gun? He's obviously not like sane. Oh my gosh.
About 15 minutes and numerous stops later, the car finally pulls over, giving the passenger
It's been 15 minutes and the cops are nowhere to be found. I just can't believe it.
enough time to jump out.
Alright, they're fighting. They're fighting outside the car.
Oh my gosh. This is why you need to be like armed with something to protect yourself, like, because especially if you're trying to help. Flash your lights at them or something. Oh my god. Is he gonna start driving away again and she's like hanging out of the car?
Alright, she's still out of the car. He got back in the car. He's leaving her. There's a car behind me. They can take care of her. I'm gonna follow this guy. He left her on the side of the road.
Fortunately, the driver left her behind before things escalated even further.
He should have
The
stayed
remaining
with
video
her.
that the camera caught simply shows the rest of his pursuits before eventually losing the driver for good. According to an
The
update in
cops
the
never
description,
came.
a reporter with the local station has been in touch with the Atlanta police. They were able to locate the female because the license plate on the vehicle was in her name. The guy driving the car is or was apparently her boyfriend.
Oh no.
She's
That's terrible.
refusing to cooperate or press charges and would not give the police his name. The ladies in the vehicle that stayed with the victim transported her to the Atlanta Medical
What
Center.
is he doing?
She recovered from her injuries. Thankfully, she made it out of this situation alive and without any major
She's
injuries,
Probably abused.
since this could have easily been so much worse. This footage is a testament to how dangerous situations like this can get, especially at high speeds in a motor vehicle. If you ever witness something like this,
This
try
guy
to stop and help.
is so brave. I have to like go to his channel.
Much like Dashcam Daily did on that late September
Subscribe to
night,
him, at least.
you just might save a life.
True. I know a lot of people don't want to get involved for obvious reasons, but sometimes you have to. Gosh. The least you can do though is call the police. which they never came. Like, Jesus.
Waking up to realize that your child's missing is every parent's worst nightmare.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, this was a grim reality for a New Zealand family. On the morning of August 9th of 2017, a report was made to Auckland police regarding an 11-day-old baby that was taken in the late hours of the night. The entire incident was captured on video. Have a look.
Why would you steal a baby? What the heck? The light turned on. This is a lady. How would a lady steal a baby? She has a purse and everything. The door was open and everything. How did it open?
Thankfully, the infant was located and returned to the parents 7 hours after their report.
Oh, okay.
I can only imagine how agonizing that time span must have been, realizing that they may not have ever seen their child again. But at least the baby's safe and sound. Good on that front.
Well, who was the lady? Why did
When
she
we
take
hone our
the
focus
baby?
in on the abductor, though,
Oh.
that's when this story gets even stranger. According to reports, this wasn't just some random stranger. This was a caretaker that was hired by the family to watch over their newborn as the mother was recovering from childbirth in the hospital. A woman by the name of Nadine Manukau Tokiovalu was the one captured and charged in the kidnapping. As it turned out, she concealed her criminal record and posed as a fake caretaker in Auckland. She was so dedicated to her lie that she even went forth to throw a fake baby shower for the non-existent child and even sport a fake baby bump for the months leading up to the abduction. She was eventually sentenced to 3 years in jail, however was released after just 3 months. She was ordered to perform
What?
400 hours of community service and to pay $2,000 to the family for reparations. However, they,
$2,000.
understandably, are not pleased with that outcome. Nadine
Why would
violated
she
their
do
privacy
that?
while they were at their most vulnerable, and she lied to their faces regarding her criminal history.
I see.
Now that she's out again,
So she was like crazy.
to say she won't do it once more?
And maybe she wanted her own baby and maybe she couldn't have any. That's terrible. Jojo. Hi.
Heartbreak can be detrimental to someone's mental health, and especially so if the other person leaves due to circumstances out of their control. In February of 2014, an Instagram user by the name of JojoTsai1012 would post text message conversations, essentially chronicling her relationship with her boyfriend at the time. The messages mostly appear to be pretty ordinary, with the pair frequently talking about music, their future aspirations, food, gifts that they'd buy each other during the holidays, and even the occasional arguments. Nothing really stood out as out of the ordinary.
Why would she put that on Instagram?
Until a few weeks later. Fast forward, and you'll quickly realize that something went terribly awry. On March 6th of 2014, JoJo would post their text message conversation one last time. However, here, it was captioned with the following. We broke up for 12 days. I hang out with all kinds of men. Eat, watch movies, drink, sing, and any one of them is more handsome than him and richer than him. I said this just to show that I can't find a better man than him, let alone I figured how handsome and rich he is. There are a lot of well-conditioned men around me, and my friends who know me know it. But I can't accept others in my heart. Every time I play, I cry and I force myself. Smiling, I told myself that the most important thing to be a human being is to be happy. I kept hypnotizing myself, but after all, I couldn't hypnotize my heart. I don't understand. Since it's not me, why should I give me so many expectations and promises? Since he didn't want to even have a baby with me, why did I have to name it? He said that his mother did not agree for us to marry. He talked to me about a lifelong relationship, and we'd get married when we're older. This is really the most romantic love story I've ever heard in my life, but it's also a lie. I can't forget these things. They can't be forgotten. Unless I die.
I'm very confused.
From here on out, she'd make 13 more posts, all aimed at her now ex, in the span of just 2 days. The first involves her wearing some sort of eye patch, and one commenter believes that she's wearing it due to the sheer amount of crying she's done since the breakup. Whether or not this is true is unclear, but she is wearing it for a few pictures onwards.
Now that you can damage your eye, one eye for her eye.
The next one shows her smiling with a cup of tea. The caption reading, "From now on, you'll never see this kind of smile again." Did you know there's a bird without legs? He can only fly around in the sky in his life, sleep in the wind when he's tired, and can only land once in his life, when he's dead. It turns out that all the nightmares I had in those few days were real, and the things I dreamed about were really happening. It was just that I was concealed and knew nothing about it. Everything was known to me. I've never done anything in my life. Bad things? Why do you want me to suffer such torture? I've been living so hard these days. I want to let myself forget all of this. I want to control my emotions. Don't cry every night. But I can't do it. I can't do it. All this is right. It's too unfair to me. I can't bear it. After I die, I'll haunt you day and night, and I'll never leave you again. Let it burn. All the things like ashes float away. After this post, JoJo would go forth to upload this photo of her sitting on the edge of a building. There is no caption, however, considering those in which we just read, it's clear what this image implies. The last photo she ever uploaded was this one, showing more things being burnt. It's unclear what exactly this is, but some have speculated that these are her ex's belongings, serving as one final goodbye to him. And after this point, she never posted again. It's widely claimed around the internet that JoJo committed suicide by jumping off the ledge. Interestingly, most of the articles claiming so are just regurgitating the same information off each other. The only bit of actual confirmation, and take this for how you will, comes from an online forum named Mop. Her alleged neighbor supposedly made a post claiming the following. "This is real. We live in the same building. She died Saturday morning. No matter what, how much courage must it have taken for a little girl to kill herself? I hope she'll find peace in the afterlife."
Why would... How could... Like... Yeah, it sucks. Like, that you're so... invested in one person that you decide to kill yourself after you break up. Like, that's just crazy.
I agree.
Like,
I
what about
truly
her
hope
family?
she's finally at peace. The root of this situation is something that we've all endured. Heartbreak is a powerful thing, the agonizing plague that consumes us whenever it happens. Unfortunately for JoJo, it led her to take her own life that had so much ahead of it.
wedding hall collapse.
On the 24th of May, 2001, the wedding of Karen and Asaf Dror was taking place in Jerusalem, Israel. Everything appeared to be going well, and the crowd seemed to be having a good time. At around 10:45 p.m., however, the event would rapidly devolve into a nightmare. Around that time, the floor would suddenly give out, resulting in a 3-story fall for those that were in attendance.
Oh no.
The entire catastrophe was captured on video.
Het fatale moment waarop de vloer het begaf.
"23 people died that night, and over 380 suffered from non-fatal injuries. One of those affected was the bride themselves, who suffered a pelvic injury that required corrective medical attention. After investigations into this ramped up, it was eventually determined that the accident was caused by insufficient building materials and negligence during construction. It was allegedly built using a relatively new method at the time called palkal, invented by a man named Eli Ron. It, by all accounts, serves as a cost saver and utilizes thin steel sheets sandwiched between concrete layers. The building supposedly was also designed to be a 2-story structure, with the 3rd floor being added later on. Put 2 and 2 together, and you can see why calling this structure a hazard would be an understatement. As if the story wasn't strange enough already, the 3 owners of the wedding hall, the construction managers, and even Eli Ron, yes, the inventor of the palkal method himself, were charged with varying degrees of manslaughter and underwent various prison sentences. All of these were less than 4 years long. In a statement given by the father of the bride afterwards, they claimed, "I'd give the 4 of them 400 years in prison. Had they been pardoned, it would be 300 years, so they have no chance to see daylight."
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why does he keep saying everything with an S at the end with a T? Like he says like it's and daylights, like everything with a T at the end. He says it with an S at the end. I don't know why. Anyway. That's terrible. Oh gosh.
Pretty good though. I'm like, that's a little
Why
In
would
the
you
moments
build
leading up to the fall,
something?
a song named "I Have a Golden Heart" by Sadi Haddad was playing, much to the crowd's delight. However, since this event, she's never performed it again. The Versailles Wedding Hall disaster has gone down as one of the country's worst building catastrophes in recent history, and the now vacant sites will forever stand as a reminder of the tragic events that played out that late summer night.
That sucks. It's terrible. They only got 4 years in prison. Like, people with money get away with everything.
As we've seen tonight, if you look hard enough within this vast digital ocean, you just might find things that are dark, eerie, and incredibly distressing. Tonight, you and I have explored 5 disturbing things from around the internet.
So that was Nexpo, Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, volume 11. Thank you so much again, Rez Tarte or Tart for this request. It was crazy, especially like, oh my gosh, like the first one, I don't know what that was. I think it was a lady, but yeah. The second one was just crazy. I can't believe that. I think he got away with that. Like, the guy was chasing him for like who knows how long, and the police like never showed up. Like, that's just, yeah. That guy should have just been a police, because he did way more than they did. Thankfully, that girl was okay, but unfortunately, when people are being abused in a relationship, they usually don't. They're too scared to like press charges or anything, which sucks because then that guy can't be charged for what he did. But it's terrible. But thankfully, she was okay. Pretty much, probably because of that guy. I'm gonna follow his channel too, or subscribe to his channel. Because he's super brave. The one with the girl, that was just unfortunate. Like maybe she was like not mentally stable and she wasn't able to like cope with her breakup, but it just it sucks that people don't really have the support they need, I think, when it comes to like mental health. And the last one was just terrible. Like, I can't believe that people would jeopardize other people's lives just to cut some costs from building a building. If you don't have like enough money to build the building, then maybe you shouldn't be building it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much for requesting this. I'll definitely be doing more of his videos. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you guys have a good day or night, and I'll see you guys next time.